In a small, sun-drenched valley surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a family of subsistence farmers, the Mwanzas. For generations they had tilled the soil of their modest plot, growing maize, beans and cassava, crops that fed their family and occasionally brought a little extra to trade at the village market. Life was simple, yet challenging. The family's plot, though fertile, relied heavily on the whims of nature. The rains came late one year, and the crops struggled to rise. Baba Mwanza, the family patriarch, watched the sky every day, praying for the dark clouds to gather. His wife, Mama Mwanza, worked tirelessly, using homemade fertilizers and sharing tips with neighbors to coax the reluctant plants from the earth. Their eldest daughter, Amina, dreamed of becoming an agricultural scientist. She had seen the struggles her parents endured and believed there was a better way. She spent hours reading borrowed books and listening to radio programs about new farming techniques. One evening, Amina approached her father with a bold idea. "Baba, we could try intercropping. I read that planting beans between the rows of maize helps retain soil moisture and improves yield." Baba Mwanza hesitated. Tradition dictated how they farmed and change was risky. But after a long discussion, and with Mama Mwanza's encouragement, he agreed to let Amina try her method on a small section of the field. As the weeks passed, the intercropped area began to thrive. The beans flourished under the shade of the maize, and the soil retained moisture even as the sun grew harsher. Neighbors came to marvel at the green rows and asked Amina about her techniques. Then disaster struck. A swarm of pests descended on the valley, threatening to wipe out the crops. Baba Mwanza feared the worst, but Amina remembered hearing about natural repellents. She and Mama Mwanza brewed a solution from neem leaves and garlic, spraying it over the plants. While many fields in the village were ravaged, the Mwanza's crops survived, and the neighbors adopted their methods too. That year, the harvest was abundant. For the first time in many seasons, the family had enough to eat and extra to sell. The surplus allowed them to send Amina to a nearby agricultural college, where she studied ways to help other farmers like her family. Amina returned to the village a few years later, armed with knowledge and determination. She started a cooperative teaching sustainable farming techniques and introducing drought-resistant crops. The valley transformed from a place of struggle into one of resilience, where farmers worked together to thrive despite the challenges. The Mwanza's story spread across the region, a testament to the power of innovation, tradition, and community. Subsistence farming, once seen as a life of hardship, became a source of pride and hope for the generations to come. Please subscribe to my channel and drop a comment in comments. Thank you.